We are joined now by Philadelphia Union head coach Jim Curtin. We'll be starting with an opening statement and then move into questions using the raise hand function. So please just a reminder to use that. Jim, whenever you are ready.
Thank you. Look, it wasn't our best night. You have to give a ton of credit to Columbus to come on the road in this building and kind of dominate with the ball like they did. That's a championship team for a reason. Credit to our guys, though. They got our goal. We got our goal, and we held on in the second half. Obviously, we have some fatigue, one less day of rest. And I give the players a ton of credit for sticking with things. I think the play that kind of exemplifies this group is in the 94th minute or so, where they're at least programmed when Zelarayan gets on the ball, because we talked about it so much, to get numbers around him and to see the urgency where he gets held up on the sidelines and you have literally four guys sprinting to him to make a deflection or make a block. We turn him over in that spot. He's such a special player. But that just speaks to the mentality of the group. As tired as they were at the very end of the game, they still stuck to things and they still stuck to the plan. And that play for me, the guys sprinting there, making a play to break up the last ditch effort from Columbus and then clear the ball and end the game was special, and it made me proud. So again, we know we have things to work on, but I give this group a ton of credit. It's a gutsy 3 points, a big 3 points, and thank you to the fans. It's great to have you all back and cheering loud and being that extra man for us on the field. So again, thank you to everybody. Sons of Ben, everybody was great. Keystone State Ultras, everybody was great. It was a great win, and really happy.
Jonathan Tannenwald.
Thanks. Happy birthday, Jim.
Thank you.
You were one-nothing win for a present. How's it feel to have kept Zelarayan and no chances created, him and Zardes to no shots?
Well, look, our back four has been incredible. And I always say it's the team, and it is the team, and everybody in front of them does a ton of work as well. But the way that our center backs are playing right now is as good as anybody. Our center backs have been dominating things. Jack Elliott, I thought, was excellent tonight. And overall, when you needed Andre to make a big save, he made the big save. So overall, again, a great 3 points for the group, a hard-fought game. We did take care of their key guys. You have to say, though, when Nagby gets on the ball and he starts to combine and they have little interchange, they're a handful. They're a real handful. It's almost like, don't waste your time trying to win the ball off of Nagby. That's what we talked about during the week. Don't waste your time trying to steal the ball from him. Just make him give up the ball. Make him play the next pass so that somebody else is on it, because he's not going to lose it. You're not going to take it off of him. I thought he was exceptional tonight. But overall, our guys dug in. Made little blocks, little deflections, and again, got the 3 points.
And also, with Matt Royale, do you think you might have gotten a little lucky there?
I've watched it back now, and Matt, to his credit, he gets to the ball first. Does he leave his feet? Absolutely. Does he slide? Absolutely. But, you can tell there's no again, everyone says you can't tell intent, but you can tell Matt is actually trying to point his feet down. Again, I always say it, whenever somebody makes a tackle and the refs or whoever says studs showing, every tackle in the entire 90 minutes, you can see someone stud. So that's the dumbest thing whenever that gets said. So I thought it was a little quick to give the red card. I'm glad they looked at it and got the right call. VAR works, and that's a real positive. But yeah, it makes you scared at first because you thought maybe it was a straight red. But then as you see the replays, Matt does deflect the ball first and then also tries to avoid contact, and there is contact on a very good player. So they were quick to go to the red, but I think they got it right in the end.
Matt to George.
Jim, this is two straight games where Jamiro Montero shot from distance leads to a goal. What did you see from him on that play, and how much did you want him shooting more from those kinds of looks?
Yeah, look, Miro is our he's our most dominant attacking player. As he goes, we go. He's the one that can unlock a defense. He's the one that plays forward all the time. He's the one that can shoot from distance. Look, when you shoot, good things happen. I think we've learned that in our last two games. Obviously, he makes the shot that leads to a tough save from Guzan, but gets Corey the rebound. Obviously, Jacob has the shot from distance, and then tonight to win a game against Columbus, where if you guys go back and look at the last, we haven't gotten them at home in quite some time, but if you look at all the games against them, they're all one-play games, 1 inch, one way or the other, and it has made the difference. So tonight was no different. Jamiro makes the play at the top of the box, squeaks it through, I think, Mensah's legs there, and it goes in the goal. So overall, really proud of Jamiro. Again, he's our most dynamic attacking player in our group. And he leads our offense, and tonight he carried the squad, and I'm really proud of the work he did at the end of the game defensively because everybody had tired legs there.
John Lupo.
First of all, happy birthday, man.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, just sort of piggyback off of what Jonathan said, the back four was incredible because they had the ball for like 61. I believe officially they had 61% of the possession. So, to be able to hold their key players to basically without a chance. And also, you mentioned the blocks and the deflections. Just talk about those little plays that don't show up on the scoreboard. The blocks, maybe take the ball out of play, or the deflections when the ball comes in. Those wind up being maybe the key plays in the game to be able to sort of break their rhythm and break up their set pieces and break up their momentum.
Yeah, look, the just straight possession percentage is kind of, at least in the Philadelphia Union's mind, it's a dead stat. It means nothing. So I think there's layers to possession. So if you're a team that is, pushing the tempo like they were, they had a lot of the ball. They were on top of us. I think they had good possession. But I do think in the final 30 yards, we didn't, give up a ton. Andre has the one huge save, no question about it. But overall, I thought that we did a decent job. I thought tonight was good possession by Columbus, but sometimes when those stats come out and you hear it in the Euros or the Copa America all the time now, and this team had 64% of possession, but they didn't go anywhere. You know what I mean? And they're not dangerous. And I'm not saying that about tonight's game. Tonight, Columbus was on top of us, and that was, possession that made us squirm a little bit. But I'm saying big picture-wise, so please don't misquote me. Big picture-wise, possession statistics, I think you have to go and peel back another layer. How many chances are created? Are their most dangerous guys touching the ball in the box? And in this instance, I don't think they were tonight. So again, they're a great team. Overall, though, our back four did an incredible job on really tired legs. Again, they're the defending champs, so our guys were up for it. We knew we had to be really good defensively as a group, and I thought we were. But overall, look, on a different night, yes, they could have created some more chances and scored some goals, and we're on the wrong end.
Barrera.
Hey, Jim, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Another game where you score early, like you mentioned, the tired defense. Can you talk about how important that was for your defense as well as for this home crowd?
Yeah, there's the data will show you we are a team that's built to play ahead. When we get a lead, we don't relinquish it too often, and it also leaves us in a situation where we can counterattack other teams. I think we came up a little bit short tonight in terms of how we countered, just because Columbus wore us out with how much they had the ball and did make us a little bit tired. But overall, look, it's a night where we get our goal early. The guys get some confidence. The crowd gets behind us, and we have some energy. I thought we finished the first half very well. The second half started, and we had some tired legs. We lost our captain, to a little bit of I hope it's just a minor knock, and he'll bounce back. But overall, again, couldn't be more proud of the effort, the fight, the running that the guys put in against a really good team. I can't say it enough how good that Columbus team is. So any points against them are big points, and to take all three was huge for us. But, yeah, to your point, the first goal is everything. That's how our team is built. We're built to play from the front and ahead. We don't chase games well. And the situation in Atlanta, while it does build character, that's not one we want to be in a lot this season.
Final question will go to David Melandra.
Hey, Jim, how did it feel to be playing in front of 100% capacity tonight from the home fans?
Yeah, it was nice. Look, our crowd is, our fans are the lifeblood of our club. So, again, to have them all here without restrictions was a good – obviously, there are restrictions, but you guys know what I mean. To have them all in the building was special. We hope that'll only build as we get some weekend games here. And, again, don't have a home game for a little bit of time here, but I can't wait to have them back. And they actually – are a huge reason, more than they know, for us taking 3 points tonight. So I can't thank them enough. Everybody was loud. Everybody pushed us on when we needed it. And while it wasn't our most beautiful performance, anytime you get a shutout against a great team, at home, the fans go home happy, and we're really proud that we could send them home happy.
All right. Thank you very much, Jim, for your time. Happy
Thank you.
birthday. We will be joined shortly by Jamiro Montero and Andre Blake. We're going to go right into questions for Andre. David Melandra.
Hey, Andre, can you talk about how it feel to have 100% capacity back in the stadium tonight, and talk about your two big saves you had late in the second half?
Yeah, we love the fans. You know, very happy to have them back. Really missed them. They were there tonight. We felt their presence for sure. And I'm just very happy. I'm pretty sure the guys would say the same. Just very happy that we were able to get 3 points, to give them something happy to go home with.
Jonathan Tannenwald.
Thank you, Amanda. Andre, one thing to beat those guys, but another to shut them out and keep Zardes and Zeller down without any shots, which might have made your life a little easier. But what did you see from the guys in front of you putting the clamps on them like that?
Hey, they did a great job. We don't give up a lot of goals in the run and play. We just know that we needed to be really good on restarts, which we were tonight. And we have a great group of guys. Guys that really want to run for each other, and that's why we really don't give up a lot of goals. And it starts with team defense, and it starts from the strikers. So credit to those guys, and we're gonna keep doing whatever we have to do.
In particular, how good are those center backs in front of you, Ben?
I love them. It's a great pair, and they really complement each other. And with my guidance in the back, they're all humble. They listen, and they take instructions very well, and they're two very good players. So I just have to cover them up every now and again, but they know what to do, and they do their job very well every week.
Mike Barrera.
Hey, Andre, you guys had a heroic weekend, and you come back home and deliver again in front of your home crowd. Can you talk about the mental preparation you've had this week with your teammates?
Yeah, Jim said it. That point was more than a point. Games like those really give you a lot of confidence as a player, as a team. So throughout the season, you definitely need moments like those. And to come away with a point in Orlando, we had a lot of confidence coming home and getting our fans back. And hanging in there. You could tell that the guys were tired a little bit towards the end of the half. But when you're a good team, you have to be able to win games like these. And we were able to close out the game, so that's very good.
Are there any final questions for Andre? Jonathan Tannenwald.
Thanks. You know, Andre, what, not a ton more games at this point for you and Corey and Elvis, in theory, are going to head off to the Gold Cup. How important is it for the three of you guys to really rack up some points now in this stretch before you guys head off?
Yeah, once we're here, we are fully committed to here. We're always gonna give our 100% to do everything that we can, to make our presence be felt, especially with the fact that, we might be leaving. So every time we get a chance to play, we always go out there and give 100%. So that's all we got to do, and that's what we'll keep doing.
Final question will go to John Lupo.
Andre, just to follow up on that, what does it say about this team and the way the back line performed and the way you performed and just the overall character of the team against two of the better teams in the conference in such a short amount of time that you could pick up a last minute point in Atlanta and, be able to win this game tonight, 4 points in 2 games in such a short amount of time?
Yeah, we have a belief. We don't have a lot of big stars on our team. But we have a lot of guys with a lot of bite. A lot of character, and it's been evident that when you have a group of guys working together, we can shut down these big stars for the most part. So that's what we're about. That's how we're built. We know our strengths, and we just have to keep playing to our strengths.
All right, thank you very much, Andre, for your time.
Thank you.
We will be joined shortly by Jamiro Montero. I okay to turn the thing on? No, you're good. We are joined now by Jamiro Montero. We're going to go right into questions with Jamiro. First question goes to Matt DeGeorge.
Hey, Jamiro, take us through the goal. What did you kind of see? And I guess you make the decision to shoot pretty quickly there. What's that like?
Yeah, I think I had a lot of space to shoot, but to bring you back to the goal, I think it was Bizer that played me first. The ball on the like on the 30 meter or something, and I played back to him. He crossed the ball, and some of them they had it my way, and I take it to my chest, and I had a lot of space to shoot, and I was not thinking a lot, so I was thinking let me shoot directly.
Jonathan Tannenwald.
Thanks, Amanda. Jamiro, what does it say to you about the resilience of this team that they went out, came back in Atlanta, and then stood up with a big shutout tonight?
Sorry again.
What does it say to you about the resilience of this team? You know, they had a clean sheet tonight, and that followed a really dramatic comeback win in Atlanta over the weekend.
Yeah. I think we came back, and I think like a game like that against Atlanta when you was like losing 2-0 and came back like to a 2-2. It's I think it's a good feeling in at the end, and we bring it to this game, and yeah, we try to get like to have a clean sheet, and we did it, and I think today as a team we did it good.
You had Jack McGlynn out there starting tonight. Quinn Sullivan came in late in the game as a substitute. What have you seen from them so far in their first season as professionals?
Yeah, I love these guys because they are hungry, they are not scared, and I like the way how they playing. And this is they are big players for the future for the club. So they just need to keep going on the training every day. They are so hungry, and I like to see that guys like this on a young age. So for me, it's beautiful to see that how they growing as a player.
John Lupo.
Jamiro, just talk about the resilience of this team and the way that this team is able to come out of the break after being off for 3 weeks for the international break against two quality teams like Atlanta and Columbus to be able to get a result there, and then your goal tonight wins the match. I know no match in this league is ever easy, but the schedule does let up a little bit. But to be able to come out of a break against two of the best teams in the conference, what do you think that says about the team?
Yeah, it's hard like to do like 3 weeks nothing, but I think everybody just keep their fitness to be on 100%. But we train hard to this 2 games, and Atlanta and Columbus, they are great teams, especially like Columbus. It's a difficult team to play against, but we did it good. We got to the 3 point at 1 point against Atlanta. So I think we need to keep this line and going back to Chicago.
Any final questions for Jamiro? All right. Thank you very much for your time, Jamiro. Thank you, everyone, for joining us this evening.